Hello, this is me. I just wanted to post one of these videos, since I'm pretty mediocre of me doing these Ford Mustang races to YouTube. I'll post them like every hour or so whenever I do one, maybe give or take. So I will show you this full lap race I had on Mons, record it, and then post it to YouTube. Yay! I'll semi-explain. I'll crash out when I do something stupid or somebody else does something stupid. You get the point eventually. So you can see here on the start, we all come through here. As always, the starts on the Mons are kind of goofy, just because that final chicane. Honestly, got a lot cleaner as the week's gone on, but still pretty fun. I try to set down the inside here really wide because funnies. Now you saw that guy's like, yeah, no, it's kind of be stupid. So I eventually gets it back up here. Everybody else is kind of checking out because it was all in the race. I'll come through here. Nice, simple corner there. He gets a bit slower in front of me. We all come through this flat out corner here. And you come to here. That guy was having some troubles. Getting a little smooch. He really struggled that corner, so because he went so wide, I was planning an overtake onto the next straight. And this guy ended up slipping up, so it created a very awkward situation because the field was so bunched up here early on. So I tried to draft with him past the number 3 car. The thing is, I knew everybody was checking up, so I was kind of scared at the time, right? And honestly, it would kind of be rewarded my feel because there was a big wreck that was gonna happen in like a lap or so. You'll see it. So you can see, well, I kind of check up all the way. You can see we're all kind of checking up because we don't want to get crashed, right? So we all brake super deep. All the guys in front of us brake super early. So we all kind of send it. So we all send it wide trying to avoid them. But that luckily means I avoid most of this. He checks up. He gets a bit loose, and I pass him. Now I'll come down to the second mustang section. I also try to draft this guy, and because he doesn't have the draft, he gets pretty annihilated. Now I'm about to stand on this guy. Also, warning, in this race I will make several egregious, mildly stupid sends. As is my nature, because I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. But you can see we come into this corner, nice and good. I tend it reasonably wide, he tends it way wide. I try to send him on the outside, which, because I went a bit wide, does not work. And I miss a shift, like a goober. So we can see we're just drafting here, drafting down the straight. Trying to get some of that side draft off of him so I can at least have a decent one into this next corner. Which luckily, as we come into this next corner, I'm seeing these guys ahead of me. I'm like, well, that guy's slow. I was prepared to pass him. And I make a very good late braking maneuver where he has to sort of, we're basically side by side. He gets nervous, and I get a very marvelous exit as he almost drops it. Which means now I'm in this parallel pack here of about like 5 or so drivers. That as we come into here, is going to get very messy very quick. You can see they're all going too wide through here. It's going to be very fun. This straight's kind of bowling, honestly. There's a lot of straights like this one, Le Mans. See, he makes a swerve down to the inside. I got kind of spooked. I didn't know what was to send down the middle. But I saw them both go wide, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll try to just send down this guy, keep it down this guy's inside. I'm like, no, maybe not. And I was late because he brakes early. Some goober ends up spinning and freaking dying though, so I get an extra position. You can see, this is my favorite passing zone coming up into the Porsche curves. Is a lot of fun to overtake through. You can see I just kind of stopped drafting behind him, kind of picking up some draft. And as we come into here, this corner's a lot of fun because it's a pass. You can just straight line it through there and brake super late, like I'm about to do here. You can see I kind of straight line it here, and then you come through here. You come into this section. This guy was really struggling keeping cold tires because along this track the tires generally stay very cold. Only the front left ever heats up. As you can see, he goes wide. And I know, there's no way he's going to get a good exit here without sliding. So I take advantage of it and quickly now have gained another position. Now I come to these guys. These two guys and me are about to get in a big incident around, I forget the corner name. French something. But it's turn 22 on the map. See, we all come into heel. I'm preparing to make this overtake because I don't know. I feel like it's better to get your safety lane up if you just start from the back. Also, it makes way better content because you don't get to see me just being in no man's land because my pace is usually like 4th place, but I'm way off the P3 and above guys, and all the guys behind that are like way off me, so it makes way more entertaining content. I thought he was gonna send it, so I made a little swerve. He gives me a good shove there. So far, 0 instant points, but very contact heavy racing, very clean contact heavy racing. I see I make a send down the inside. Luckily, works out after you auto braking. He does this. I make a very, I predict that he's gonna be down the inside, which he is. I do make a pretty good swerve. He gives me a good bump. Kind of both are struggling here. Going to the next one. Very close call, but luckily nothing happens. Now we're gonna go real chase because you're about to see me do some very Google actions because the guy's behind me. So you see, we're all racing down to this next corner because I do not have the draft, so I'm basically sitting duck down the more sand straights. Yeah, I would just call them more sand straights because they're separated by the chicanes. But yeah, so as we come down here, you can see also I got a little damage. Yeah, be fine. Alright, so you can see we're all going down the inside. Google with that back those flashing lights. And I oversend it because stupidity. So now everybody's on my ass coming into this next corner. Also, yes, there will be swearing because I don't give crap. Alright, so you can see it coming into this next corner. We are all about to. This guy is great on me, so he's about to make the pass. I try to use my usual method where if you go into the middle, you force them one or the other way. This guy makes a Hail Mary down the inside. I thought it would work. He gives me a good bump. He's now trying to go on my outside. As we come into this next corner, we both oversended, synchronized. Well, we both barely make the corner. I'm like 9% sure I got a penalty from that because track limits can get kind of stupid during battles. I've experienced this like several times today because I would probably post like 7-6 of these a day because it's summer break and I got literally nothing better to do. Exceptions on calling weekends because I caught. As I go into this next one, you're about to see me to go potato mode and send the biggest Hail Mary of all time for P5. Well, because my brakes are actually older than me, I'm 14, so we both get big contact there. So luckily both of us made it out with probably severe damage, to be honest with you. Since of the stupidity, you can see both got some damage. So as we come down to this next one, watch this guy right here. This guy is about to become a high intelligent individual. We're about to see in the fall chase. So as we come through the final flat out kink of this big straight, you can see a guy behind us is starting to approach because he has the draft. So they both come into the corner. I see he's starting to get way too aggressive and oversends it, push me into this guy, and they both die. Everybody dies. Everybody is dead. 3 separate cars have watered up into one corner somehow. It is a miracle I did not just die right here. I have no clue what this was doing. What even is his name? Let's check his name. We'll link in his name. This guy from Canada. You made a very ill decision by absolutely sending it down the inside, pushing me into this guy. They both spin. Same with that guy. I have no clue. That was just kind of a stupid part on him. And now I'm kind of with a bunch of slow guys, so the rest of this list, honestly, is pretty boring. I might even speed it up if I feel like it, because if you look at this mini-map, all the guys are quite far away from me now, and I'm way faster than these guys, as you can see. So, back to fall, and you can see. Basically nothing. That's basically the rest of the ratio. I don't know, I was able to squeeze out like an 18, which is kind of slow for me. Usually like my fast laps around here like 16.5 in draft. But yeah, I was kind of have a boring rest of the race here. Not really much happens. Final lap. I start to catch up to P4 because he is a bit slower than me, but he's not like 9 seconds slower than me a pull lap, so I was never gonna really catch him, but I did catch him a decent amount. I'm so pretty proud of myself for that, and that's the race. Yay!